Hello, YouTube family. Auntie's got a lot to say. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Come on here and give me a hug. I got a lot. People are strange. We're going into a holiday weekend. There is a weekend edition. You will be hearing from me from the weekend, but you should check me out on IG. WDAS Patty. I share a lot on Instagram, and I'm having this huge event at the Dell Music Center on Saturday with After 7 Heatwave and Jeffrey Osborne. Love them, big show. I share a lot on IG, and I'm going to be sharing a lot on YouTube. YouTube family, it's not cute not knowing. Can I have another hug? Y'all going to see why in a minute. People are funny. Why does someone say that my ring was ugly? I wear a variety of rings. I always wear a pearl. Me and Barbara Bush. I love my pearls. And I know I didn't have this on yesterday. And I wear emeralds because my son was born in May and I love emeralds. And I was like, I think you should clean your microwave. You know, when people be doing too much, it's like, is your microwave dirty? Clean your microwave is another way of saying kiss my... Oh, Lord. Then it was more so on Instagram when I talked about Gloria Gaynor giving money to the MAGA, the Republicans. Now, you can vote for whoever you want, all that nonsense. But people was getting mad. The only thing I had wrong was that I Will Survive came out in 1978. I thought it was 75, you know, the whole disco era. And I love disco music. But she gives money, and that's why she's getting the Kennedy Center honor. It is what it is. I do want to say this. I can't say anything, but you're not going to be surprised. A major female rapper is pregnant. I can't say nothing. But guess what you're going to say when you hear it? You're going to be like, Auntie said that. Yeah, it is. It's a major female rapper is pregnant. Soon, you're going to hear about it. Okay, let's talk about, first off, y'all know I used to love Dancing with the Stars. And the past couple seasons I haven't because there are no more stars. The only two people I knew were the dad on Family Matters and Dwight Howard, the basketball star. I said, I don't know any of these people, not even remotely. It's filled with reality people, and this, they're announcing the new season. Let's talk about Taylor Townsend, the U.S. Open. So exciting. She's 29 years old, born in Chicago, and she beat Jelena Ostapenko, a 28-year-old tennis player from Latvia, a northeastern country in Europe. Well, yesterday they went head-to-head because Taylor beat Jelena, and Jelena couldn't take it. She couldn't take this sister winning this, and she had the audacity to say, you lack education and class. Taylor said, you need to learn how to take a loss better. I'm going to let my tennis racket do the talking. For this woman to have the audacity, and she's going to say, I'm not racist. Don't let people dress up ignorant comments and try to say, I'm not racist. Never let, this is some auntie advice, never let people dress up comments and they're going to be like, they're offended or they're, I didn't mean it. Yes, you did. To say that she had no education, no class, because she beat your doing that tennis match. The crowd started booing. They were clearly on Taylor Townsend's side. You hate to see it displayed in front of you. But don't ever, even when people make sly comments and you be thinking that they're your friends and they say things and you be like, well, where the hell that come from? Don't let people use snide comments towards you, think it's funny, or want to play, I didn't mean it like that, and start tearing up. I'm not racist. Well, you lost. You lost. You lost. and you're a sore loser. We're not always going to win in life, but it's how you get up. It's how you overcome that loss. You're not going to win every day, but it's how you overcome the loss and how you get back up and say, I'm going to do better the next time. We got a lot of auntie advice here today. Gospel sensation Leandria Johnson opened up to Candy Burris on Candy Burris's podcast, Speak Out. And she's talking about her battle with alcoholism and how during her roughest times, she was jailed, she was handcuffed, she was passed out, she was taking 12 shots in a row. She had a really bad problem. And I'm still sure she's going through it because it takes one day at a time. I never met Leandria, but boy, I hope one day I do. Alcoholism is a disease, and it's one day at a time. I'm hoping that mess. See, sometime a blessing, it's not coming in a pretty box and you unwrap it. Or you unwrap it and there's a bunch of mess in the box. I hope through her mess and her struggle that she can come out on the other side, because she got an amazing voice, y'all. Leandria Johnson, this girl can sing. But I'm hoping she can come back on the other side and be able to bless somebody who's going through the struggle of alcoholism or drug abuse. And they need that encouragement, or they can see that someone has conquered this demon, alcoholism. I really hope that she can overcome this, because she has gone through hell. I hope that people don't just treat her like, oh, she a drunk. I hope she can turn it around. Leandria, turn it around. I don't know you. I hope to meet you one day. But baby, turn it around. God blessed you with a great voice so you can bless other people. We got to understand we all go through things, and things happen in our lives, and how can we help somebody at the end of the day? How can we help somebody else who's going through something? I promise you, I'm going to be silly as hell next week. I had a lot to say. I did. The Leandria Johnson story, it just touched me. I hate when people want to say things and then act like they the victim. And I'm not racist. Go and sit down. Learn how to be a better loser, because sometimes you're going to lose in life. You got to learn a lesson from that loss. I think about, here I go throwing sports in, when Jalen Hurts and them played the Chiefs that year, a couple of years ago, they lost. Jalen lost. You saw him walk dejected from the field. It only fueled him to come back this year when they face the Chiefs again for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. When you lose in life, it's like falling down. How you going to get back up? You know, when I was in rehab, final story, learning how to walk from the stroke, I would fall. I fell a lot. So one day when I fell, I put my hand up, like, are you going to help me up? And she said, you got to learn how to get up. And I was like, oh. But it was great, because I had to learn. What would I do if I was by myself and I fell? Well, ain't nobody to pick you up. You got to do it yourself. You're not always going to win in life. It's how you get back up. And sometimes you're going to lose. You got to take it on the chin, that loss. Learn how to be a better loser. Congrats, Taylor Townsend. Girl, you keep on winning and doing your thing at the U.S. Open. There is a weekend edition that I do. So check that out. David A. Gaines puts it together. I hope it is a great Labor Day weekend for you, and I will be popping up. And check me out on IG at WDAS Patty. I am sharing stuff on here, but check me out. Got a lot of highlights. I'm having a party in the park. I am a 43-year radio vet. Yes, I is. And I'm just celebrating with great artists, great music. I got a lot this year, so check me out. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and leave your comments. I love your comments, even when I got to say, go clean your microwave. Have a good one, everybody.